Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Heroes of the Storm. On today's episode, we're going to be healing. I know, it's spooky. We're venturing into new territory. This is Anduin, by the way. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I know this is almost identical to the last video because it's the same map and stuff, but different characters, right? I mean, that's going to change it up a little bit. This is also a 5-stack too, so we're going to have a little bit more coordination on our side and kind of understanding of what we all need to be doing. Anduin is a character that I've always really enjoyed. I just can't really ever remember that he exists when it comes time for me to pick a support because it is my least favorite role. But that being said, since it's probably been 1,000 years since we did an Anduin video, our abilities are going to be Flash Heal, that's our Q. After a 0.75 second channel, we're going to heal someone for a small amount. Oh my god. I'm not gonna use my pull on that. Nope, just not gonna do it. The wind up is a little bit rough, but the healing is decent enough that it shouldn't matter. Our W, the thing that we just threw out there, is called the Divine Star. It is going to deal damage on the way out, and when it is coming back, it is going to heal, and it is going to heal more per enemy hit. Enemy hero. So hitting minions does not matter. Our E is called Chastise. You just saw it there. It is a big ol' root. We throw it out. It's basically a circle that gets larger as it travels. So once it hits the maximum, the zenith of its travel path, it's enormous. And it's going to root very... Oh no. He's fine. Diablo doesn't seem to be aware that he can auto-attack in between using those abilities. So Jaina never in any trouble. What was I saying? Chastise, root? Yeah. 1.25 second root. Pretty huge. Considering that a lot of the time that ability is going to be used for follow-up CC, it is... how do I describe it? I think it's just a cornerstone ability of Anduin as a support. His CC is the kind that is very easy to land after a tank engages, or if you're just throwing that bad boy out all willy-nilly, it is it's actually really good at catching people unaware because of the rate that it grows. So when you toss out at the beginning, it's pretty deceptive, like right there. I'm sure Medivh thought he was going to be getting away, and then suddenly he just didn't. Because the area of the Chastise just grew right big enough and caught his heel, and then it got rooted. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, my god. And then Anna thought she was going to get away as well. I don't know what you're doing standing there. But you can throw the ability out blind, too. I mean, it's... Like I said, because of how deceptive it is, it can just kind of catch people sleeping and really fuck shit up. Especially for tanks. Diablo in particular, if you notice that he's looking for an engage, you could just toss a root at him, and chances are it's going to hit him on his charge, and he's not going to be able to do anything else beyond that. So, I don't know how often that's going to happen in this game, because this is probably like my second game back to Anduin after a very long hiatus. Same thing with May. I mean, we're approaching characters after putting them on the shelf for ages. But that doesn't mean they're not fun. So, all that being said, we need to get back into the rest of the kit here. Leap of Faith is going to be our D. It is on an 80-second cooldown, and what it is going to do is cleanse a person, first of all, and then we are going to pull them towards us. I can't remember when I did it last, but obviously it's used for saving people. It is the biggest fuck-up eraser in the game. So if you have a tank who's gone and run himself into a team of 5 people without his friendly team behind him, you just yank him right back. If you got a DPS who maybe made the wrong decision to engage in a 1 versus 1 and they're now getting their ass destroyed, just yank them back. If you are just trying to BM somebody and really want them to die with you, you just yank them right back. There's lots of different opportunities to have fun and save people at the same time, or ruin someone else's experience. If we had had a diva on our team during this whole... Oh, yeah, and there we have it. You're welcome. This is what Anduin is good for. Really enabling aggressive plays by erasing all of the ramifications of making them. Awesome. I love it. Oh no. Well, I no longer have a yoink, so... Ooh, Hanzo is down. I'm trying to keep an eye on the entire battlefield here, but we're pretty split up, and I don't want everybody to die. Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Perfect. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all gonna make it out. Yeah, I mean, that about explains it for a Leap of Faith. It's pretty simple while being extremely effective in every situation. Our talents, though, for Anduin, we're going to take Renew at 1. Don't take Bold Strategy. It is a trap talent. It is going to reduce the amount of healing that you can do. Flash heals cooldown is increased by 2 seconds. Ugh. It's already on a 4-second cooldown, so 6 seconds is pretty nuts for the amount of healing that it does not do. Don't take Bold Strategy. I know, it seems cool, but it isn't. Just got to keep our eyes on those health bars, keep our tank happy, keep the rest of our team on the fort here. Renew, basically what this is going to do is every time that you auto-attack someone, they are going to increase your next renew, your next flash heal. So when you flash heal people, they're also going to heal for a wee bit more over time. Man, he's not gonna... Yeah, he's dead. You can see right there the follow-up CC from Chastise is just fucking nuts. So, it's good. It's good. Off of like one ETC slide or one Imperious Q, we're just gripping them. Let's see. So they're going to heal for about 50% more over the next 5 seconds when we hit a Q on someone after we've auto-attacked someone. And you can see right there down in the indicator, it's flashing. So when it flashes, obviously it's telling you, hey, this one's going to heal some more over time. It's going to be good. Use it. And then at level 4, this is just me playing around because typically I take Inner Fire here to get more basic attack range so that I can make sure that my Q is all charged up more often. So when you have Inner Fire, you can hit autos from farther away, and the number of autos that you are doing is more, which is nice. But in this game, I wanted to take Holy Reach because it does give us another method of healing, and it does heal based on people hit by our root, our CC, which doesn't typically have a heal option to it. So, increase the root duration from 1.25 to 1.5, which is, I mean, that's a big deal in and of itself. And then the next basic attack that we do after hitting someone is going to heal, or is going to deal 75% more damage, and it's going to heal people near us for 154. Now, when it says near us, oof, okay. It's just the two of us versus Diablo here. There's nothing really we can do to kill him, so that's no big deal. Let's see. Right, so this talent, quote-unquote near, is pretty close. I'd say that it's probably within 1 to 2 character lengths from us that it will heal, but, oh, way to go, team. Nobody showing on the wave. Perfectly climbing into the boss pit here to sneak it. And there's Medivh. Medivh does not have leyline. We don't have to be super scared about him, but at the same time, we don't want to go throwing in the boss pit. Even though Ana is bottom, there may be a Diva Bomb just waiting for us. Yeah, it'll happen by that time. Huge interrupt on the Diablo charge from the Rain of Vengeance. Now we're just going to go in. We're all going to get polybombed and pass it around. I really don't want to get turned into a sheep here. I'm saving my ult, because nobody needs it right now. This is a 3 versus 5. Plenty of time for us to go in and just slap the enemy team around. got the diva as well. Are we going to be able to catch her out of the mech? No, that protected shield. Just keeping her alive. Ooh, big block from a friendly team to keep our Vala from getting murdered by that Hanzo arrow. Fantastic stuff there. Now we're just going to keep it going. The objective is up, so we're almost 13. We need to hit that 13 tier, and then we can just run the hell at them. At level 7, we're picking up Power Word Shield. This is going to give us a 308 shield for 4 seconds when we hit an enemy with our W. And it just says if, so it doesn't go up based on the number of heroes hit, I think. I think it's just a flat 308 when it hits a hero. So I'm not sure. I'm not super sure. It's the best talent on the tier for keeping Anduin alive, because shields just kind of do that. The more shielding that we have, obviously the less damage that we're going to take to our health bar. It's pretty simple stuff. I don't think I need to explain it to anybody, but you never know. You never know. Damn. Couldn't stall that one more time. But Blessed Recovery is, I don't know. It seems good on paper. Oh no, getting blasted by the Eye of Horus. I'm just going to try to D-channel, and there's Medivh right in my face. Need to make sure our Vala has enough. There we go. We're just going to heal everybody up. It is 25% heal coming from our ult, so if we can get people to stand in it, it's a pretty huge chunk, even if we're not making super big use of the protected. Since I didn't mention it, the level 10 talents, Holy Word Salvation, and Light Bomb. Are we actually going to D-channel the objective? It doesn't look like it. I don't think it's going to happen. Nope. Oh my god, did it? The minions got it. The minions got it. Now that we're on top of our Vala here, there's no way that D.Va lives, so she is down. The tank fight going on the top side of the map didn't result in anything, and we've got our minions plus mercs pushing down on the middle fort there. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I love it. I love it when you say things like that. Makes me all tingly. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, the ults. Holy Word Salvation, you saw it used there. I'm trying to use it away from the enemy team because they do have about 1 billion interrupts, but I took it specifically because I wanted to play around with it. I want to make use of some big plays with it. Anduin is a playmaker in the form of a healer at the end of the day, and part of that comes from this ult and Light Bomb. So ult decision is going to be up to you. I think you're going to be taking Holy Word Salvation a lot less than Light Bomb, because Light Bomb is infinitely more consistent. But Holy Word is a huge heal, and it is going to protect people from certain death in the face of like a Pyroblast or a Last Rites or any number of things. We blocked a wee bit of damage there. There's only so much that we can do though, because we're basically built to be interrupted in this comp. Saving our Imperious by the hair of his chinny chin, and our Jaina and ETC have died. That's okay. We're just going to fall back and regroup. No reason to continue going in here. Let the enemy team have the objective. Our lanes are fairly well pushed, so it's not going to be the worst thing in the universe. Right, so Holy Word Salvation, I knew it was going to be the bad ult of the two, and especially into this comp. But again, I want to use it. I want to make it happen because it just makes for some really, really fun plays, and learning when to use it after all the interrupts are down, like looking for interrupts, is really good practice. So anyway, that being said, we didn't talk about our level 13 talent, Speed of the Pious, which is basically tossing out our W is now going to give us a shield, and when we hit people with it, it is going to make us run faster. Not to mention, if we're healing people with it, it is going to reduce the cooldown of the ability by 1 second. So the more people that we hit with it, the more opportunity that we're going to have to use it. the more shielding that we're going to get, the more speed that we're going to get. It's really good. Really, really, really strong talent. And then that is going to actually lead into our level 16 talent, Holy Nova. So Holy Nova is going to heal people around us in an area. The area is pretty small, but it's probably about the size of a big blizzard from Jaina. And it's also going to do damage around us. So we're going to basically toss out our W when it comes back to Anduin after it's finished healing everybody and he re-catches it. It is going to do damage. So right there, that big area you can see. What is this? Oh, our next basic attack is empowered because of Chastise. That's cool. That's cool.
Board down. Let's tighten things up.
I forgot what I was saying. Since there's 5 people up top, though, this is a pretty easy boss take. Medivh is coming down to check us out, though, but since he doesn't have leyline, we don't actually care, and this should be an easy boss for us. It should hopefully take out the keep, or at least force the enemy team onto the defense. I don't think he doesn't seem to understand that he doesn't have leyline, so I think he thought, gonna go ahead and protect that mosh pit. Almost just super close to death there. Nobody even remotely tried to stop me from casting that ult either. And since Diablo didn't take Apocalypse, there's really nothing for me to worry about. I love it! Who knew using that ability in the boss pit was just gonna be super useful. But back to the talents themselves. Holy Nova, I don't usually take. Number 3 here, the Inner Focus, is my normal pickup. I think it's the normal pickup for everybody, but the ability basically is rewind for your Q, and is going to heal for 40% more. And, you know, obviously if you're using Renew from level 1 with your auto attacks, it's going to heal even more for that. Well, no, because it's not going to give you 40% more healing on the healing over time, right? No, because the healing from your flash heal itself is not directly tied to the healing from Renew. So they're separate heals. So you're going to be healing more with just the actual use of your Q, but not the heal over time. Got it. Makes sense. Ouch. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I panic Medallion, but just don't tell anybody, okay? It's a secret between you and me. Anyway. Yeah, Inner Focus is the normal pickup. It's going to make you kind of a bit more burst healing. You can definitely save people more often, but I'm really enjoying Holy Nova. Not only is it super good at... Just going to give everybody them big 25% heals. Eat an arrow from Hanzo that was completely useless, other than stunning us for no reason, and stopping our ult, which had already gotten most of the heals out anyway. That's fucking... Thank you, Kevin. Jesus. So supportive. I love it. Ana going down as well. I don't know if you guys have noticed the team comps either, because I didn't mention them. My bad. But the enemy team comp is pretty fucking stacked in terms of OP shit. So it's pretty impressive to me that our team is winning. I say winning, but we only have 3 buildings to their 4, so it feels like we're winning. We're definitely ahead in experience, and we've got the objective. Gonna be shredding down the aisles here. At level 20, we did pick up Desperate Prayer, not because, you know, it's the only pickup. Glyph of Faith, I think, is the #1 choice for most people, because having a second charge of the Yoink is going to be super important. Some people like to make bad decisions, but since there's 4 other people on your team, you have to account for potentially 4 really bad decisions. Thank you. I like being a sheep. This is a floating sheep at that. I'm adorable. Anyway, Desperate Prayer, what it does is going to be, it's basically a mini ancestral, but it is going to incapacitate us for 2 seconds. So basically, we use a huge heal, and then we stun ourselves for 2 seconds. The range on it is, it's about middle of the road, I would say. It's not huge by any means, so you do have to potentially put yourself in some pretty decent danger. But when you're using the ability, like I said, since the heal is so big, your potential to save people just rockets through the roof. So if your ult's down, which in this specific scenario it's definitely down a lot, it's a very good backup tool to keep people alive. I don't necessarily know. Well, in this game specifically, the ult upgrade for salvation wouldn't have mattered a whole lot because we were getting interrupted left and right. And just making everybody invulnerable doesn't necessarily mean that Anduin is going to be any safer in using his ult, because he is not invulnerable. Anduin is still just protected, and in doing that, he can still be interrupted, right? But anyway, the talents are going to be, again, if you need them, Renew, Holy Reach, Power Word Shield, Holy Word Salvation, or Light Bomb, whichever one you want. Speed of the Pious, Holy Nova, or Inner Focus. And then Desperate Prayer or Glyph of Faith for the second yoink. Everything else is pretty standard. For 1 and 7, 13 and 16? No. Actually, 13, 7, 7 and 1 are the only talents that are going to be pretty much all the time. And level 4... I think level 4 is probably pickable. I don't know. Make your own decisions. That's Anduin. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know with what. It might just end up being a healer week. Oh my god, could you believe it if that was the case? I'll see you then.